Hey there, welcome to Beach Woodcraft. I'm wondering today, have you ever gotten so stuck on a project that you just stopped working on it? That's what happened with me in this Loungeside table that I put out a bunch of videos about 4 or 5 months ago. And so many things went wrong and got complicated that, and I had other projects I wanted to do. This project was for our family and actually for me specifically. So I thought, well, I've got to let priority go where priority goes. And so now priority has come back around, and I'm really going to work hard to try and get this project done. So over the next couple of days, I'm going to put out some progress videos showing all the little difficulties I had and what I did to overcome them, and I hope to finish this project. We're preparing to drill the pilot holes for these threaded inserts. Calls for a 1/4 inch pilot hole, 3/8 inch deep. I've set the drill press stop to 3/8 of an inch. Hopefully I won't have to bring it any lower than that. And I have a really nice Montana brad point bit installed, 1/4 inch brad point bit, super sharp. Let's see how this goes. I've always seen people do their lineup and they make it look so easy. I don't find it to be, but let's see how well this works. If I could find the switch. See, I just moved. There's one. And this thing has so many tapered ends on it that I can't really clamp it well. It's all tapered to make it look nice. Makes it more difficult to hold properly. See how this goes. Make a little bit of a indentation. Okay. My plan is to use a dowel pin locator on the drawer front, line this up and press it to make the pinholes. These would fit, and they do. And then we'll line it up on the drawer front and make our location. Then we'll try the insert. So this might seem a little strange to do this way, but I found the center of the drawer front with the centering ruler and the center of my drawer pull, and I have them lined up. And you know, this is a little bit by eye because it's not perfect, and I want the drawer pull a little bit above the vertical center of the drawer front. So I think I'm just going to kind of, I'm not sure how accurately I can do this. Actually, I probably can't do it accurately. So the top of the drawer edge is here. That's not that far from the center, really. If I think I can drag this back. Line this up, square it up. And I'm going to tilt this forward. And that's kind of where I want it, a little bit above the center between here and here. So I'm going to press down and make my indentations. Okay. And again, it's kind of eyeballed, but I feel pretty good about it. So let's go ahead and try one of those inserts now that we have that accomplished and see how easily or difficultly they install. Yep, I'm breaking the, I don't know how well you can see that, but I'm breaking this piece. It's too tight. We're gonna have to open up that hole a little bit before this gets stuck in there. Hey there. I learned a pretty good lesson with these threaded inserts. The first of which is, if you don't need brass for some reason, you should probably get the steel ones. As you remember, I had trouble inserting the first one, and it broke the tabs that the screwdriver fit into as I was installing it. And then I thought, well, maybe I can remove it and try another one. And of course, I broke the tabs on the way out as well. So I'm gonna have to cut it. And what I'll do is I'll just trim it flush. It's 2/3 or 3/4 of the way in, so there's enough threads in there to hold on this simple draw pull. So I'm going to cut it with my Dremel tool and a little cut-off wheel and just flush it up on the back side. The second thing I learned is that if you are using brass ones, you can see the second one went in pretty well and is nice and flush. And what I did is I used 1/64 drill bit size larger than recommended. So it was recommended to be 1/4 inch, and I went to 17/64. And that one went in, it still went in fairly hard. So, so if you're working with hard woods or harder woods, this is oak, you know, maybe oversize your hole from the recommended just a little bit. And softer woods might be just fine. Your mileage may vary. Okay, so we finished our Dremel tool operation, and as you can see, there's a few little scuff marks, but it's below flush. So, and I checked pre-drill, or I drilled the holes through the drawer front already and checked alignment, and it fits well. The other thing I've done is I've got 4 little pieces of double-sided tape on here to hold the alignment on the drawer box itself in the cabinet so that this thing looks square and true and as good as I can make it. Anyway, I'll take you in here to show you this, and then we're going to pre-drill holes in the drawer box, fasten the front to it with some wood screws, pull it out, fasten it from the inside with wood screws, and then take those other wood screws that are on the front out and put our machine screws back in to finish the assembly. So I'm sure that all makes sense, and this is kind of the way a lot of folks do it. So let me take you down so you can see what's going on here a little bit better, and hopefully I won't be in the way. So this will get double side taped here to hold it, and then I'm going to just drill some pilot holes through into the drawer box is made out of oak, so it's a little bit hard, and I want to make sure that I get the screws in solid, if that makes sense. So let me pull this tape, and we'll see how hard it's going to be to make the alignment. I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit tricky, and this double-sided tape can be finicky getting that layer off sometimes, so sometimes a little knife or something can help with that. And of course it's being finicky. We got 4 of these to do, so not sure you want to watch all that. Alright, there goes one. If you're interested, I'll put a link to this double-sided tape that I buy. It's a popular brand that you can get elsewhere, but it's pretty expensive. But when I contacted the manufacturer to see if I could buy it direct, they directed me to an online golf supplier, which I guess sells this tape as a tape you can wrap around your golf. I don't play golf, so I guess they sell it to folks to wrap around the end of their golf club to make their grip better. Okay, so the other thing I've done here in this drawer box, which is a little bit loose side to side, is I've got 2 playing cards stuffed along either side to hold that centered. Now let's see how tricky this is going to be to get this the way I want it. Hopefully on first try, before it's stuck and not movable. And I only used a little bit of tape because this tape holds so well, I don't want to fight it getting it off. And I think that's pretty good. I just need it to hold long enough to get these screws set. Okay, so we're going to drill our pilot hole into the oak. We're through. We're through. All right. Those may be a little bit overly tight. All right, that worked out well. Huh. That one kind of came loose, didn't it? Whoop. Yeah, it did. Shoot. Let's try to not let that happen. There goes our playing cards. And then what we want to do is a couple of screws from the backside, and I don't know if I should drill pilot holes here as well. Maybe. At least to get them started. Okay. Nice. Okay. Tape. Tape, tape. Good. And I'm not sure that our holes are large enough in the oak, so we're going to have to go through with the larger drill bit. Okay. Okay. Pretty sure that's going to be too long. Maybe not. Give it a shot. We're good. We are good. Kind of cool. I may take this sharp edge. There's a sharp edge along here. I may take that down just a little bit before we finish it. Put the finish on, but pretty happy with the way that looks. It's kind of cool. It's an unusual drawer front, I know, but I kind of like it.